You know, chronic wasting disease, or CWD, was discovered in Wisconsin back in 2002 in Dane County. And since then, the disease has spread to other parts of the state. Here's Aaron Larson with the DNR's Wildlife Health Team to give us an update on CWD and tell us how sampling will proceed now that we have electronic registration.
CWD sampling will still be available with the full implementation of electronic registration. First, a hunter must register their deer using the phone or internet or at a location that offers one of these options as in-person registration. For the 2015 season, there will be several locations throughout the state for CWD sampling, including in the southern farmland zone, as well as Washburn, Adams, Juneau, Marathon, Portage, and Eau Claire counties around CWD-positive deer locations. Although the DNR is focusing CWD sampling stations in several portions of the state, you can get your deer tested from anywhere. The best way to do that is to contact your local biologist by going to our website at dnr.wi.gov, keyword contact. The hunter will still be asked for kill location information for disease surveillance purposes. So if this fall, if you choose to get your deer tested, you would bring it to a CWD sampling station. The majority of our stations will take the lymph nodes right out of the neck, keeping the carcass intact, allowing you to take the head and the carcass home. At that point, the samples will be brought to our processing center for preparation for testing. The testing will be done at the Wisconsin Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory here in Madison. You'll get the results in about 2 to 3 weeks by mail or by going online, keyword CWD results. The hard thing about CWD is deer often don't show any signs when you're seeing them out on the landscape. The deer can have the disease for a year and a half, look perfectly healthy, but still be spreading that disease to other deer. By the time the deer start to show signs, they look pretty awful. They start to have a lowered head. Excessive thirst could be seen, usually very thin, pretty much wasting away. So it's pretty awful to see. But a lot of the deer out there might not be showing any signs, but still have CWD. We do see the prevalence rates higher in adult bucks and also higher in adults than in juveniles. One of the thoughts with that is that adult bucks are often interacting with more deer than adult does do, with things such as scrapes or licks, as well as moving around and having larger home ranges than juvenile deer. In some places in Iowa County, the adult buck prevalence rate of CWD is upwards of 40%. In many other areas of the state, it is much lower than that, but we are seeing the disease move into new areas of the state, including Adams, Juneau, Marathon, and Portage counties. We are focusing CWD sampling in several portions of the state where we would like to learn more about the disease. Some of these are around new CWD-positive deer locations in Marathon and Portage County. We are also still continuing to keep the tabs up in Washburn County, as well as the southern farmland zone. This ongoing testing allows us to monitor the disease and track how it's spreading. So we now have 38 CWD-affected counties. So before you go hunting this fall, it would be great to double check on our website to see if your county that you're hunting in is one of the CWD-affected counties. You need to know that there are baiting and feeding restrictions in these counties as well as carcass movement restrictions.